On October 19, 2026, a provincial referendum will be held in which the government of Alberta is putting forward 9 questions for Albertans to vote on. These issues were identified during the Alberta Next Panel town halls, a process built on extensive consultations with Albertans, subject matter experts, and policymakers from every corner of the province. These 9 referendum questions get to the heart of some of the biggest challenges we face and what kind of province we want to hand our next generation. How we grow, how we protect families and the services they depend on, and how we strengthen our place within a united Canada. 5 of those 9 questions involve provincial immigration policy. Here's why that matters. Alberta has always welcomed newcomers to our province to participate in and grow the economy. Historically, policies supporting sustainable immigration levels worked well under the leadership of Prime Ministers like Stephen Harper, Jean Chrétien, and others. But Justin Trudeau changed all that when he abandoned those common-sense policies and brought millions of temporary residents into our country in just a few years. Over the past 5 years, our province has added an estimated 600,000 people, many of them temporary residents. That is roughly half the size of the cities of Calgary or Edmonton, and taxpayers are picking up the bill for the tremendous pressure that kind of unsustainable population growth brings with it. For example, the cost to provide healthcare to temporary residents is about $400 million per year, and the cost to provide social services, like the Child Care Subsidy, Alberta Child and Family Benefit, and student aid, are estimated to cost more than $100 million. Then there are also roughly 45,000 children of temporary residents in Alberta's classrooms, costing another $600 million annually. That means the annual cost to provide provincial programs to temporary residents is well over $1 billion, when you also consider the need to build more schools and other infrastructure to support this amount of growth in temporary residents. Meanwhile, our province's youth unemployment rate in 2025 was 15.6%. Young Albertans looking for their first job are competing in a market where tens of thousands of entry-level positions have been filled by temporary workers who aren't here long-term. And there are other challenges caused by this massive growth in temporary residents, especially as it relates to the cost and availability of housing for purchase and rent. Alberta has always welcomed sustainable levels of immigration to grow our economy, and we always will. Newcomers coming to our province to help grow our economy and eventually become permanent residents and Canadian citizens have been a critical part of our success throughout our history. But there has to be a balance. What we need is more oversight to ensure that our immigration levels and policies are working for Albertans. To this end, the province is asking Albertans in the October 19th referendum to approve changes that include more provincial oversight over immigration to ensure more sustainable population growth, greater focus on economic migration, and putting Albertans first for new employment opportunities. Mandating that only individuals with an Alberta-approved immigration status be eligible for provincially funded social services. Introducing a reasonable waiting period for temporary residents before qualifying for provincially funded social support programs. Charging a reasonable amount to temporary residents for their and their families' use of the healthcare and education systems. And requiring individuals to provide proof of citizenship to vote in an Alberta provincial election. We know Alberta's success is built by its people, including the newcomers who choose to make this province their home. That's why the provincial government needs increased oversight to ensure that immigration works for both Albertans and new immigrants. This is your chance to be heard. On October 19th, please vote and help shape our province's future.